So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kaká. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cruyff might just make this.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Oh, that's fab. Tries a shot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mateus. That's really well cleared. Mohamed Salah going full tilt down the left. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Busquets. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mohamed Salah, and it's Fernando Torres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Kaká. Kaká. This is promising. Eto'o. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He might be in here. And Torres! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mateus. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Drilled in low. Oh, he's done for Rummenigge! Oh, nearly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
And Torres! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they're back on the ball again. Fernando Torres. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Thuram. Cruyff. Rummenigge, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cruyff. Platini does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here! So much time and space here. Kaká! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk. Nice sequence of passes, this. Platini. And it's Salah. For Çalhanoğlu. And he welcomes... And the shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And real chance! And that's very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And it's Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a go! And that could come back to... Nedved attempts a clearance. Belts one! And no one is overly concerned about that. Darren Fletcher, no way through. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.